Fixed follows Bull, a lovable but troublemaking dog who learns he's scheduled for urine the next morning. Convinced it's the end of his manhood and maybe his whole spark for life, he sets off for one last crazy night with his friends Rocco, Fetch, and Lucky. Along the way, he makes it his mission to finally tell Honey, the glamorous show dog next door, how he really feels. Bull's panic starts after recognizing his owner's suspiciously loving treatment, the same setup Luther got before his own urine. Determined to escape that fate, he vows to live like a wild wolf with no rules, as he's convinced life after the surgery will be dull and meaningless, especially if it costs him his shot with Honey. Bull's night of freedom turns into a series of ridiculous and over-the-top adventures, fighting off cats, causing trouble in restaurants, even ending up in a sketchy dog party that's really a brothel, but the heart of the story is always Bull trying to get to Honey. He spots Honey heading to a dog show and sneaks in with Fetch's voice mimicking skills, but when he sees her smiling with Sterling, a smug show dog, he assumes she's happier without him and leaves. Honey, though, starts realizing she doesn't want to be perfect, she wants to be herself, and that includes being with Bull. And fortunately, when she tries to find him, she catches him in a bad moment with Molasses, the Honey look-alike, and thinks he's just like everyone else. That misunderstanding becomes the final roadblock between them. When Bull finds out Honey's about to be forced to breed with Sterling, he snaps out of self-pity mode and jumps into action. The dogs trick guards, spray them with pee, and escape. Bull skips going home and instead rushes to Honey, crushing Sterling's big moment. He finally blurts out everything he's been holding in, that he's loved her since they were pups, that he notices all her little quirks, and that he's always thought she was special. Then, thinking that's the last he'll see of her, he walks away. He then heads home for an emotional reunion with his family. Honey shows up at Bull's house that same night, telling him she loves him too and doesn't care about bloodlines or perfect dog standards. They kiss, and Bull goes in for the surgery the next day. Fast forward 3 months, Bull's surprisingly fine, aside from the occasional phantom ball sensation and haunting visions of ghost testicles. He's also now a father, proudly introducing his and Honey's puppies. Sterling, confused about whether they're his, gets distracted by his owner's Kool-Aid in the toilet routine. The movie closes with Honey and the other female dogs heading to the brothel to watch a giant male dog dance, while Bull and the guys are stuck outside in disbelief.